वेलकम टू वेल्स क्विक टिप्स एंड ट्रिक कुकिंग चॅनल. सगळ्यांक तुमकां येवकार म्हज्या कुकिंग चॅनलाचेर. मानता तुमी सगळीं बरीं आसतलीं, सावध आनी भलायकीन. एंड टुडे आय एम गोइंग टू शो यू ऑल how we can make at home mandi masala powder. Mandi is smoky. The dish name is mandi, and mandi means smoky, like you give a smoke with a coal or something like that. So for that, what we need is 1 tablespoon of peppercorns, black peppercorns, and 1 tablespoon of green cardamom. Okay, then we need 1 teaspoon of ginger, dry ginger powder, 2 inches of cinnamon stick, 1 teaspoon of cloves, and 1/4 piece of nutmeg. So this is 1/4. So what we have to do now, roast all this and grind to a fine powder, and we will get a mandi spice, that is mandi masala powder. So here we have to roast this only for 2 minutes, and then we have to cool down and grind it to a powder. So this Mandi Biryani I ate with my family in Bangalore, and it was delicious. So I thought of taking the recipes, trying to add the flavors of mandi and bring to you all. So this is now nicely roasted. Here is our mandi masala is ready. Try and make this and keep if you want anytime to make this recipe. Okay, so it's like around, this is for 1 kg of meat. It's around like 2 tablespoon. Yeah, 2 tablespoon of quantity. Yes, correct. So hope you all will make this. Nice aroma it is. So today we are going to make mandi mutton biryani or mandi biryani. Yeah, so for that we are using 1 kg of mutton, and that is with fats and all. You need like that only pieces, like with fats. And then this is 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste and 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and we have to put our mandi masala powder also. Salt to taste will go, and little bit of oil. So around 2 tablespoon of oil will go for this, for marination. So I will show you, stay tuned. Then what we need is 3 cups of rice, that is half kg of basmati rice, because 1 kg of mutton. And to cook this rice, we need green chilies, like big green chilies, then 4 to 5. So I have taken, these are the small from our home garden. This is very spicy, so I have taken 1, and these are like around 8 to 10, but they are non-spicy. Okay, light green are always non-spicy. Then I have taken few garlic, so I have to chop this fine. So this will go, and 2 sliced onion. So this is all what we need. Then we need 1 small coal piece, and some ghee, that is clarified butter, and silver foil or onion skin, whichever way is best for you, you can do. So now let's start. Now we have to marinate this along with all this. So we'll add our mandi masala, salt to taste, then ginger garlic paste is there, this is there. We'll add our oil for this. Normal vegetable oil I am using for marination. Now we'll mix this all together. But now the next procedure for this is we have to cook this. So cooking process, because we need this broth for our rice, for our mandi rice. Okay. So if you want to leave this for few hours, then you can leave. So now you take a big pan or pressure cooker. We need pressure cooker because we need to cook our mutton into this. So a bigger one, because we need a broth. Then that broth will be used for our rice, what we are going to cook. So around 8 cups of water you need, and we will now fry this meat in our this is marinated meat. Oil is already there, but if you want, you can add little bit of ghee if you want, and just fry this meat nicely on high flame. Till it changes the color. Then we will add our 8 cups of water, because to cook our 3 cups of rice we need exactly around 4.5 cup of water. So this is the measurement what we need, but I am putting 8 cups of water in this so that we get a proper broth. And even if it remains, your broth remains, don't worry, you can keep it aside later for maybe you can make another time that broth can be used for any curry or something. So like this only we fry it on high flame nicely till it changes its color. Okay. So this is my big cooker. See that you buy mutton with fat. And after that we have to give a whistle. So I will give 4 whistles for this meat, but we need nicely cooked meat. And it depends upon you where you buy meat, tender or it is not tender. The meat is fried. Now I will add the water. I've already measured and kept. So now I'm adding this. Check salt accordingly. You can add now or later when you are cooking the rice. We need salt. I will add salt later while cooking the rice. So now I will cover this and give 4 whistles. Till then, as the meat is getting cooked, we will slice our onion and cape, garlic and all. Okay. And the rice has to be at least for 30 minutes washed nicely and soak and keep. So everything is finely chopped. So this is the first whistle. So like this only we have to give 4 whistles. Low flame, medium flame, it's up to you. Medium flame is the best thing. Second whistle, third whistle, and then one more last will be the fourth whistle. This is the fourth whistle. Now we have to put off the gas and let it cool down. Then I will show you the next process. Taken the 4.5 cup of broth of this, and I have separated the meat also, the cooked meat. It is nicely cooked, you can see, and this I will keep it aside. Okay. So now we have to fry our onion so I've added 1 teaspoon of ghee and 1 teaspoon of oil, and we will fry all this together. So after frying, we'll add our rice and our broth and give a 1 sitting. Process is there, but once you make it, it's very, 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 very tasty. So fry this very, very nicely. Now we'll add our soaked rice and fry with this onion and all for a while. Add salt to taste. Low flame. Mandi Biryani. So now after this process, then we have to give a mandi, that is smoky flavor, that is later, but first now we have to cook our rice. So this is now nicely done. We will add our broth and salt according to the taste. Here it comes. And check salt before adding. And now we have to give 1 whistle. So I am adding salt, just 1 teaspoon. Mix this nicely. We'll give now 1 whistle. Yes, perfect. Same cooker where we had cooked that. Okay, so medium flame and just 1 whistle. done. Put off the gas and wait till it cools down. Then we have to give a smoky flavor. Keep a bowl ready. So I have kept some onion peels also. Silver foil is there and the coal. So now we will have to make this coal hot. Okay. I've got 2 coals. So nicely make it hot, put it in the bowl, and then we have to add ghee. So now we will our rice. So what we have to do, make a place in between for the bowl. Keep the bowl ready. Okay, and then till then we will place our mutton pieces over here. Put all the mutton at sides. So that's why it is called Mandi Biryani. So yummy it is, you know, the aroma of the masala. You just make this, try and make this, then you will understand what I am telling you. So now we'll take our coal, which are burning, put here, put our ghee in this, and as soon as this smoke comes, see that we cover this, and so all the smoky flavor will be inside. Okay, so now we will open. Wow, so the smoke and everything is gone inside. Our Mandi Biryani is ready. So it was 10 minutes like this, and now it's time for us to serve. So we'll serve this way. And you can give a piece. Try and make this recipe and enjoy our Mandi Biryani.